Hi guys, it's Anne here, and today's video is my nail polish project pan update for 2019. If you haven't seen my previous videos, my project pan is not a true project pan. It's more of like a project pan roulette, and more on the pan and more on the roulette. Anyway, let's just get into it. I do this video in two parts. I will review my March nail polishes, and I will introduce my April nail polishes, and also stay tuned to the end of this video. I have a little announcement at the end that you might be interested in hearing. So let's just get started on the March review. I feel like March was a little bit of a miss for me. It wasn't as good as previous months in terms of being able to work through the nail polishes. I felt a little bit like I fell off the wagon, like I really struggled this month, and that was for two reasons. A couple nail polishes, I was just like, I gotta get around to using them. And then also I had some real hits in this month where the nail polishes like lasted a really long time. So I didn't want to take them off because I was like, my nails still look really good. So that's why I had a harder time to work through this. I categorize my nail polishes as keep, maybes, and declutters. The maybes are something I'm going to review in December and see if I'm going to keep them. At this point, a lot of maybes seem to be in the red category. I think I'm going to have a red nail polish showdown in December. But for this March month, I had no maybes. I had a couple of declutters, and I had some real winners this month. So let's just talk about the declutters. The first one is this Simple Colors nail polish in Rise and Shine. I will be totally honest, I did not use this nail polish this month. I just didn't even want to use it. I was going to use it, obviously, for St. Patrick's Day because it's green, and I just know I don't like the finish. I don't really like this green either. There's something about this particularly green that does not draw my attention, so I just didn't use it. And I'm just going to be honest with myself, as much as it pains me that this is a full nail polish, essentially, I've rarely used it, I am going to declutter it. Now, this nail polish is about 10 years old, so I don't feel that bad about decluttering it. So that one's gone. Another huge miss was this one from the Color Workshop. It's just like a little taupey brown color. It was a win when I first put it on because I was like, oh, it's a really pretty color. It's actually like a brown that I've been looking for that I didn't think I had in my collection. This chipped like crazy, and not just like little chips here and there, like giant chunks would just come off and I wouldn't even notice. So for example, I would be folding laundry, and then I'd look down at my nail and I'm like, oh, this nail has no nail polish left on it. Like literally almost the entire nail polish would just come off. But I didn't know what happened to it. And then I'd be like sweeping my floor and I'm like, oh, there it is. There's my nail polish. Like it would be like in a perfect nail shape. So, and it literally would happen right away. Like the same day that I put it on, giant chunks would come off. And I tried with and without a base, and I tried it with two different top coats, and just no, it did not work. So that's a big miss, and that's a declutter, which makes me sad because I did really like the color, and I thought, ooh, it might be one that I'll keep. Yeah, nope. This one I'm keeping. It's Alfie. You can see I actually have used a fair amount of this. I wasn't sure when I first pulled it out how much I'd used of this, but now that I've like shaken it up and used it, it's a nice color. It was one of those ones I'm gonna keep. I like it. Do I love it? No. Does it make it for a good candidate for panning though? Yes, because I like it, but I don't love it, so I won't be sad when it's done. So that one's a keeper. This is one that I kind of forgot that I used, so it's clearly not very memorable, but I do like this color. This is Elena from Julep, and yeah, it was kind of one of those, oh yeah, I did wear that this month, but I don't really remember it, but I know I liked it. Did I love it? No, I think the thing was I have a couple like out of the park winners this month, and it just shadowed the like, yeah, I like it ones. The one that I will be keeping is the Rimmel, I don't know what they call this. It's the Celebrity Bash is the shade. This is such a nice color. It is a deep, vampy red, which is really nice, and I think it's pretty unique in my collection. I don't think I have any other deep reds that are quite like this. And this lasted like all week. For me, that's like amazing. Most of my nail polishes, within about, well, sometimes it's the next day it starts shipping. But, you know, within 3 or 4 days, I'm like, oh, I usually have to like get a different nail polish on or at least touch it up. This one, I didn't feel that way at all. I was so impressed by how well this lasted. It says 10 days. Yeah, I don't think anything would ever last 10 days on my nails, but yeah, I definitely was pleasantly surprised by that one. Another one that I was pleasantly surprised by is this N.Y.C long wearing nail enamel. True to its name, it is long wearing. It doesn't have a shade. It's the shade 128A. Um, this is obviously like discontinued. It's old. I don't know. I don't think you can buy it anymore. I think I saw it on like eBay for like $40, something stupid like that. I love this one. This is the color on the nail card. I don't think it does it any justice. This was beautiful on the nails, and it lasted forever. I was so impressed at how well this lasted. I didn't expect that from this nail polish. And yeah, I could wear this every day and be happy if I wore it for like 2 months every day. So yeah, this one was really, really surprising at how much I like this, and it's a definite keeper. Another keeper is the one that I'm wearing on my nails right now. So we are literally the last day of March, and I just put this on yesterday. Yeah, I was really behind on keeping up with doing my nail polishes and getting through them. That's the first time so far that I've been like racing to get them done, and I didn't even use one of the nail polishes. So anyway, this is a really pretty color. It's Alyssa from Julep, and I just feel like this is a really, really pretty like spring color. I feel like it's probably very similar to like Tiffany, like a Tiffany box. Maybe it's a bit more green. I'm not sure. But anyway, the quality of this one is not the best. I feel like it's a bit streaky and it like has chipped already, but I really like this color, and that doesn't bother me that much because again, I really do like this color. And this is not a color I would wear like months on end. It's definitely like a color I would pick for certain times of the year. So the fact that it's not like super long wearing doesn't bother me that much. Then another one I knew I was pretty sure I loved, but I really love. I got several compliments on this one. This is Queen Anne by Julep. You can see I've used quite a bit of this way down here somewhere, which makes me a little sad. Between this one and the Claro one, I would potentially renew my Julep subscription just to see if I could get them. I don't know if this one still exists because this was like a special anniversary one. I hope it still exists because I think I would want to try and buy this one again if I could. And it doesn't do it justice here or like on the card. So I took a picture of this the other day with like my flash on, so you could see like it is so multicolored glitter beautifulness. Yeah, like I said, I got multiple compliments on it. Is it like a little crazy to wear it on all of your nails all at once? Maybe, but yeah, it was fun. I really, really liked it. Yeah, so like I said, March was like mostly winners and then just a couple of duds. From my actual panning perspective, for the glitter ones, so I have the 3 glitter ones, this bright pink one, this purple one, and this like softer pink one. I didn't use any of them. Kind of forgot. Like I said, it's just one of those months where a bit of a struggle to get through them. This, I'm calling it. This is done. I am white flagging it. May have enough in it to do one more, but I've added so much thinner to it, and it's still pretty thick. And I feel like with the amount of thinner I've added to it, it's actually changing the consistency of the nail polish. So it just doesn't look the same. It's lost. It seems like it's lost some of its like intensity. The other thing I don't like about this one, this is Jody. This one stains my nails. I kind of thought it did, but I wasn't 100% sure if it was this one, and I'm pretty sure it's this one specifically. Even wearing a base coat, for some reason, there's something about this one that seems to stain my nails a bit. So kind of glad that that one is done. And this one, I can happily report that I have used it. Yay, finally. So I've used it once. I'm not sure if you can see. It's literally just below the line right there. I'm not sure if that's going to show up on camera, but yes, I have used it once. I'm hoping to see more progress on that one over the next, hopefully when I update you next time, there'll definitely be visible progress on that nail polish. I'm contemplating, because I did finish that one, that I will bring in another nail polish to pan. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try and pan this one first, and once I pan that one, then I'll bring in another nail polish. Hopefully. We'll see how that works. April nail polishes are going to be a little bit different than the past 3 months. What I've been doing was 4 picks that I picked myself and then 4 random picks from the Excel random generator. April is going to be a little different because I'm going on vacation in April about half of the month, like 12 days, and I'm going hiking to Machu Picchu, so nail polish is not exactly required, and it's definitely something I'm not going to be taking with me. So that means, at least for most of the month, I won't be wearing nail polish, at least on my hands. I'll obviously have it on my toes, but that'll probably be the one from my project pan that'll be on my toes. So what I've decided to do is, there were 3 nail polishes that were in my nail polish project pan last year that I know I'm going to keep. I've already made the decision that these 3 are keepers. If you want to see more details on them and swatches, I think I have them in my intro for that project pan from last year, so I'll put that down below. The first one is Goldeneye. I really like this one. I know Rebecca from panning and stuff doesn't like this one. She gets like really bad chipping from it. This one was a big surprise. Actually, when I pulled this out, I was like, huh, I used a lot more of this one than I realized. Like, I was pretty impressed with that. And then this one, I hoed and hummed on this one, but I've decided I do want to keep this one. When I was going through my nail polishes and looking at the different swatches, I really do like the color of this one. Yeah, is it a bit tricky to work with? But the color is just, it's my kind of red. It's a pinky red, and I really like that one. So those 3 I'm not even going to use. I am just calling it, they're staying. I've also decided to not do any random picks this month, and I've kind of done a strategy. So we'll see how this goes. So the first one, just to keep the color and keep it lively, I have picked this one, Rochelle from Julep. I was just really drawn to this color for some reason. I was like, yep, I want to wear that one. So this is Rochelle. Now I've picked 4 colors that are I'm intending to maybe work together, so hopefully I can use them a bit quicker. The first one is the shade Helen. It looks a bit wonky because it's settled. It's got quite a bit of oil. I just wanted to show where it's at. And then another very similar one is this one called Zora. It's a very light pink with a bit of, it's got like a iridescent shimmer to it. Again, they're both kind of like around the same mark. Of course, I'm shaking this up now. But yeah, maybe Zora I've used a little bit more compared to Helen. And they're both a little bit different. Like, this is a bit purplier, this is a bit pinker. I'll show you on the nail card, you can see there's quite a bit of difference when they're actually painted out. Helen is the more purpley one, Zora is it's really like an off-white, very, very light pink. And the reason why I picked those 2 is because I've picked 2, again, very similar ones that I want to head-to-head against each other. They are this N.Y.C one, it's called Nail Glossies. Again, it doesn't have a color name, but has a number, which I cannot read on the back. I think it's something like 279B maybe. And then this little one from the Color Workshop. So both of those, I'll show on the card. So this one is the Color Workshop one, and this one is the, sorry, it's a little awkward. The more pinky one is the Color Workshop one, and the one that's got a bit more of a green tone to it is the N.Y.C one, and they're both pretty iridescent. I don't think they, totally, they're not opaque, so that's why I thought I'm going to try them on their own without a nail polish underneath, and if it looks weird or I don't like the way it looks, then I'm going to use one of the other nail polishes underneath to see how that works. So that's why I've sort of picked these 4, because I am in a bit of a time crunch. I don't have as much time in April to use up 8 different nail polishes, so that's the strategy for April. So there's the 5 different polishes that I will be using for April. They're actually really pretty. Hopefully you've stuck around to this point, because if you didn't, you're going to miss out. I have a little announcement. I'm going to do another little giveaway. So it's just, again, going to be a really small giveaway. It's a little token of appreciation for you guys sticking around with me and sticking around with my little channel here as I grow and learn on YouTube. And it's just a really, really small giveaway. All these things are things that I have bought over the last little while. So the first thing is this Ciate palette. It's the Glitter Storm palette. I just love the way this looks. Most of these things I bought are because they're things that I wanted to buy for myself. I need to share the beauty and the wealth. Couple other little things here. I tried to get some stuff that most people may not have. So one is this Marcel bronzer, which I think will be pretty nice. It's in a medium shade, which I feel like should work for most people. I've also picked out my favorite Essence mascara. This is the Lash Princess in Volume mascara. It's the peach one. This is a Urban Decay Liquid Moon Dust in the shade Space Time. And I have a couple other little things in here, a couple face masks. I've also decided to include this lipstick. This is the Steve Laurent lipstick that was in a top box that I knew was not going to work for me, and I thought, oh, this is perfect for a giveaway because most people probably won't have this, at least have this brand, so it's a great way to try it if I can share it with you. So yeah, I'll include a picture of the giveaway. I always add little bits and bobs to it that may not make it into this little picture, but this picture shows the gist of it. The link to enter the giveaway will be down below. YouTube, I think, is changing on how you can do giveaways. I feel like I've joined the YouTube channel community thing at the worst time possible because it seems like they've changed a ton of stuff, which is super annoying. If there's any issue with the link down below, I will also have a link and information in my Instagram, which is somewhere on the screen right about now. So yeah, if you want to head over to my Instagram as well, feel free to join me there. I don't post as often as I would like to, and it's definitely, I don't just post makeup stuff. Like, it's my Instagram for my life. So there's just lots of different things on that Instagram that I do post. I hope you liked this video. If you did, feel free to give a little thumbs up down below, and I would love it if you did subscribe to my channel. If you are interested in any of my future videos, please do subscribe. I hope you have a fabulous day, and I'll see you sometime soon. Bye.